My alters can have different voices. Sorry for I
Seriously?
speak too fast.
No, it's okay. Like, trust me, I speak way faster than you.
Yeah, I speak fast, and then I like my English. I mean, it's not the English the problem. I think it's my
The accent.
dialect, my accent, my Slavic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that kind of is. But yeah, I think I wanted to make that thing about like that's a good topic about SPD vs vs BPD. I mean, what's the differences and what are the similarities or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. I'm not really sure, to be honest, at this point.
Why?
Um, I'm
Like,
not,
like,
I'm not sure, like, because that's why I wanna talk to you, like, because we can find out that way.
again, like, you want to make the video or not?
Video, yeah, video, like, I mean, you can just talk. I,
Yeah. I mean, like, you're not canceling it, right?
I'm not what?
You're not canceling the video. That's what I understood. That's why I'm asking.
I can, yeah. I just, you want me to, and whenever you're ready.
Okay, sure. I'm
Yeah,
free now. I can stop the game.
okay,
I'll pause it.
okay. I mean, I can just like, damn it, I did press it. So, anyways, uh, uh, yeah, I can start to record the voice. I think that's gonna work with my just hearing your voice. I think that's gonna work with this way that I'm recording because of situation with my computer. I told you that isn't the best tools I have for making videos and
Would you
stuff.
prefer that? Oh, I don't have my laptop. I was going to ask you if you'd prefer if I'm the one to record it.
If I prefer what?
That I recorded instead of you. But then I remembered that I don't have my laptop or anything.
Oh, okay, that's not a problem.
Mm.
That's not a problem, don't worry.
I told you I was in Italy last month, then I came here. So, yeah, I don't have my laptop.
Okay, but hope you can do stuff you want at your phone.
Yeah, yeah, of course
And
I do. I'm just talking about the recording because I'll have to also use my phone. Like, I'll have
well,
to use
if
both.
you, it's, I don't know, if you have a recording program, you could also record as well, because I don't know how good mine is. So we can compare. I don't know if you have one.
Do you know any on the phone, like any phone recording?
Well, on a Play Store, you should probably find some.
Yeah, okay, or else I have one, like the one that comes with the phone, but it's just dumb.
Like, I don't know. I just when I see the device, I could, but I don't know if you don't see anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, so anyways, I'll be recording. So that's one thing. I just wanted to make it like maybe it sounds better if you do.
If I what?
If you recorded it.
Okay, I'll see.
See,
Okay.
yeah, we
So,
can see much
so
better.
what? Okay, do you know like which program you're using? So maybe I can use the same one.
What phone you have?
14 Pro Max iPhone.
iPhone. Oh, iPhone. Fuck. I'm into this
Android?
Galaxy phones. Like, yeah, like yeah. I'm not really used to. I don't. I'm not fan of those so I don't really know. I will need to see to figure that out.
Okay. Like it's a regular iPhone, an Apple phone.
Apple phone. I had Apple laptop, but it's just been a long time.
Mm.
Not
My
fun.
sister
Yeah,
is
I'm
the one
not
with a
fan of the.
MacBook.
Not really fan of the iPhones. To be honest.
For me, like, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I like it or not.
I got used to
I got
this
used to it.
once. Well, I didn't. Oh, my phone is there. Yeah, I can't get up. I'm too lazy.
Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, stop the game.
Yeah, concentration.
For me, I can, like, if I multitask, I can focus more.
If you get interested, maybe then you will like get concentrated, hyper focused or such.
Yeah. So, how are you now? How do you feel?
Now it's okay now, I guess. Well, later on my alter can tell you because I think I figured out that was on alter and that's like well another topic.
So, which one knows?
Some things Victor knows, some things I don't even know. They have separated memories. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, like, which one do you think knows?
I
Like,
don't really know. Maybe Victor knows.
I guess. Okay, I'll ask Kevin.
I'll ask. That's not. I just wanna focus on this thing
Okay.
while I'm here before they kick me out of a fronting place.
Okay. The problem is that both of us have ADHD, so we start talking about random stuff and
We
we forget about the main
yeah,
thing.
we either interrupt each other or lose concentration
Yeah.
or talk too much. Hyper focus.
Actually, I find it funny.
It's kind of matching.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyways, anyways, I got that habit saying anyways because I saw that
So it's
meme. You
okay.
know, how said anyways. That was from that meme from It's Popular. I don't know about empathy or something. Yeah, that's sad. Anyways, and you keep talking. But yeah. Well, whenever you wanna start, tell me.
Okay, do you think we are supposed to talk a bit about it before making the video or just
If
go straight to the video?
whatever you prefer, it's just you can.
I think just to like collect what we're gonna say, so like we're not a mess of the video.
Well, we can, but though I don't have a screen recorder, I'm using the voice recorder.
No, I know, like just
Just voice.
like yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
No, I mean I don't know what to say.
There. Okay. Damn it.
You know when your brain just like freezes and it doesn't think about anything. Like
Yeah. I
you
know.
think like there's a clash or like
Yeah,
something is wrong.
it's brain fog. Called brain fog, right?
Oh, okay. I
It's
didn't know that.
it
Oh, brain
happens to
fog.
ADHD.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. In that.
Though I heard brain fog, but I was like, oh, that's a new expression.
Yeah. Well, I imagine.
Okay, I know brain fogs.
Oh God.
I don't know if this is a brain fog or not. It's like
Well, if you just
you
start
know
talking
when
about
video games
anything,
glitch?
About anything that comes to your mind, you might just get back. Okay, don't talk about it, just anything. I know that when people tell that to me, I'm like, you don't wanna know. Like,
Okay. So we're gonna talk about differences between ASPD and borderline. Basically,
yeah,
are more
difference.
into.
Sorry.
Okay, we can talk more about sociopathy than psychopathy because, like, the
Well,
part where you sometimes have wait, the part where you sometimes have empathy and sometimes you don't. That's common between BPD and sociopathy, not psychopathy. Psychopathy just don't have any empathy. We can say
no,
that.
they have no consciousness.
What?
They have no consciousness. I think
Yeah, they
that's
know, but they don't feel emotional empathy.
yeah, they don't have any emotional empathy. I guess they're like those who are full, like extremely on the spectrum, because like let's say psychopathy and sociopathy terms are all used. They are now under antisocial, and
Yeah,
it is a spectrum, and you can be anywhere on the spectrum. And if you are really bad, like full into spectrum, and you go to
but
psychopathy totally, I think that the less chances that you have any empathy, even cognitive.
yeah, I think so as well. But I believe like
I mean I
sociopaths can
read
have like
about
they sometimes can feel like emotional empathy. I'm just discussing it. If I'm wrong, just tell me.
sociopaths can feel
Yeah, but psychopaths are just like the part of the brain that is supposed to do this part. Like, it's not working. I can just say that.
well
Like, it doesn't function. This.
sorry. I've been like wow today
It's okay.
yeah, ADHD battle. Okay, go on.
So, okay, psychopath, I believe, like are like when they were born, like the part in the brain that functions that make you feel empathy, like it doesn't function well. That's why they don't have like empathy. It's more like a brain thing more than a trauma or anything of this kind. Like
Yeah,
both are hereditary, but like sociopaths are this is
they're
this
both.
phrase. Yeah, there's this phrase: psychopaths are born, sociopaths are made.
Yeah, like this video said that it's a sociopathy more learned behavior,
Yeah,
uh,
exactly. It's
but
basically because of a trauma.
yeah, but they claim to be as well biological
Yeah, it's the same as
predisposition.
borderline. Like you are born with the capability or like the probability of having it, but there's like if you don't go through a trauma, it won't develop. But you have to go through a trauma. So with
I
this,
mean, if you have just the biological part of it, you probably would be somewhat high functional or
maybe
something
yeah,
like that, and trauma makes you, maybe that's why it makes you like I don't know, impulsive and or
mm,
more like I'm losing control as well today. Well,
I believe like we maybe could have had this conversation in the video.
this video is just gonna be awful, but anyways.
Okay, let's start the
But
video.
anyways, like
Okay.
I don't care. Uh, it's still giving informations, so I just don't want to give the misinformations. That's important
So,
because many people do.
mhm.
But don't worry, like you can tell anything you think, and I'll tell anything I've written or
The thing
think.
is, I like reading a lot, so if I'm talking about something that I'm not sure about,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
if I'll just say that it's that I'm not sure about it, so
Well,
no
it's a
one
spectrum.
report you.
It's a spectrum. From what I studied, it's a
Exactly.
spectrum, and it just can really be a factor of anything. Four factors can be included. They are not sure, even scientists themselves, how it really develops. So they
I believe all mental illnesses are on a spectrum. Like even borderline, like some people are high functioning,
Yeah,
others are totally MS, others are in the middle.
yeah.
So,
They also have this labels of low,
so maybe
moderate.
like all personality disorders are a spectrum. I think so.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It all cluster bits just classic spectrum. We all kind of share all the traits,
Mm.
but like or symptoms, but most from some of the one of the disorders, and
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, usually you don't know where you're on spectrum. You can be anywhere, and it really depends on the individual and many other factors.
Okay.
So
Let's start the video.
yeah, so anything
You
can
know, I
be.
recorded because Oh yeah, I can download it on my phone because the location of my phone
Uh-huh.
is connected to the one in Egypt, and and the visas in Egypt they stopped international. I can't explain. Like banks in Egypt
Uh,
stopped the visas from being used outside of Egypt. I don't know why.
uh,
Or till you do like there's a process for it. So I had my visa on my phone, my visa card,
well,
like the bank card, bank visa card.
yeah. But
And
our banks went on strike or something. To be, I don't
maybe.
know.
So the card is not working on my phone, so I can't download apps even if it's for free. I have to change it. And I'll change that when I go back to Egypt. So
It's fine. I'll use this one. I'll use this recorder.
okay.
Okay. So let's go. Let's go about the differences between Bpd and ASPD.
Have we started?
Well, we'll all started when you're ready. I'm always ready.
Okay, I'm ready. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're kind of funny. Okay. So what's the differences really is the best thing I think is to match two people who have it and to see what are the differences like what are the first maybe say what are the similarities.
I believe the similarities are mainly impulsivity.
Yeah, I know that.
The like something also common, but it's only between like borderlines and sociopath with psychopath is that they sometimes have empathy and sometimes they don't. Like they can
Hmm.
turn off their empathy, but usually like psychopaths don't have this. They lack most of their empathy or they have no empathy. At least
Yeah, kind
emotional
of
empathy.
those are four times rarer cases to be actually a full blown psychopaths because SPD connects both of them, so you get symptoms of both,
No,
but more of symptoms of factor two, for example, in my case.
okay.
But that's what I've been told. Though I can have like symptoms from factor one.
Okay. What else? Like we said, impulsivity, there's the empathy. What else? Oh,
Uh,
both have anger problems, I think.
yeah,
Like they,
could be
like
anger issues,
exactly.
anger
But
management or something like you can get very angry or rage.
like we both explode. Both the personality disorders just like explode suddenly.
Yeah, yeah, I feel it through all my body, like you know.
Like for me, because like I'm borderline, like a lot of people with borderline say, like when you're in rage,
Mm?
you're just like your brain just stops, and
You,
you might
I
say
think
things that you don't mean,
what I think
and it's
is
so extreme.
I felt like borderlines sometimes like they are like okay normal or whatever, but then they maybe on the trigger or something just split apart and like become like a psychopaths themselves.
Yeah, triggers. Like that's yeah, I was just telling you like borderline with a trigger, you would lose like at this moment all your empathy. You would be like an actual sociopath because you have the same impulsivity, the no empathy part, the anger issues. So at sometimes,
You're just
yeah,
kinda
like borderline
half
people are
half
exactly like
sociopath
sociopath.
actually. kind of
What?
hard. You're kind of half sociopath. Uh,
Exactly.
at the times I'm sociopath. At the times I switch to not being.
For me, like it's so polar opposites. I'm either a total empath or I have no empathy at all. But
yeah, I
for
heard
most of the
it's.
time, I'm a total empath. So it's a bit tiring because I literally feel everything the person I'm talking to or the person in front of me is feeling. Like everything, even the change in the tone of their voice can affect my mood. So it's really bad
Mm,
because like it's almost like you feel, at least because I have really high empathy. I think it's toxic empathy because like if someone next to you is feeling bad, you will feel bad. You can't control that.
yeah, I
So,
guess.
like, without anything happening, just by meeting someone who's feeling a certain mood, you can feel the same mood. So, it's really bad. But it's also good when you meet happy people or people who have, like, good news or anything. You can feel their happiness. Like, you don't just relate to it or get happy because of them. You can actually feel the same happiness that they're feeling.
And it's called emotional empathy.
Exactly.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
extreme, like multiplied.
I think that the difference will be that the Borderlands will have more empathy than
Exactly.
emotional empathy.
And I think like sociopaths like have selective empathy.
Yeah,
Like they
yeah,
only
they
feel
definitely do.
empathy towards like a certain circle of people.
Yeah, yeah, selective circle of people or select certain situations or certain people or it's selectiveness like.
Mm. For borderlines, it's mainly when you split, you just lose all your empathy, especially for your favorite person or like people you actually care about. Like even people who just started, like you just got to know them. When they do something and you split, you just lose all your empathy. You just don't care about them. Like they can go to hell without you even like blinking. You won't care. You won't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
in kind of splitting, the word splitting I heard, and it occurs in like NPD and BPD, even depression or something like that. Just in personality disorders is like also internalized and
Mm,
or externalized, and that something about it I just heard, not much. So about splitting, you just think so wonderful about a person, everything perfect, and then that person is the worst person. Like
exactly. Like you can idealize someone. You can just find them that they literally have no like their personality is perfect. Everything about them is perfect. Like just in your mind, like they're
like
not like that, but in just in your mind you can see them this way.
you can
But once you
idolize people.
split, exactly, like you literally idolize them, especially your favorite person. But
Yeah, I
when
don't,
they
I
just
don't, I
lose,
don't get the
maybe it's
favorite person part. I don't
lucky
think I
you.
have.
It ruined your life.
I have selective circle in which I like those people are. I mean, I'm different towards them, and
Mm,
I can feel like towards them, like some empathy, some care maybe,
mm.
but for the others, like that's not the case.
I believe for me it's quite the opposite. Like usually I feel empathy, but towards some people I don't feel empathy. Or like it's not some people as much as like when something happens I lose. It's like a mood when you just get into this mood. I don't know how. Sometimes it's a trigger. Sometimes you just get in that mood. maybe a
Mm-hmm.
movie or anything, whenever this happens, you just don't feel empathy. Even like I told you before, like when I'm in this mood, I like to like challenge myself and see if I can feel other emotions. So I even don't feel scared. Like I've tried it multiple times. Like a movie
Mm-hmm.
that I would watch in my regular mood, I would be scared. I can watch it even for the first time. When I'm in this mood, I will have literally no reaction. I
Uh-huh.
won't be scared even a bit. Maybe sometimes I would laugh because I don't
Yeah.
find it scary. Like I find it more entertaining. Like it's not scary
Yeah,
for me.
entertainment eventually, but I'd mentioned fear. It's I think that's also the thing, because I in dangerous situations, for example, do not really experience much fear. It's difficult to explain that. You can even put in dangerous situation. You can like I've been there and such a stuff, and like I'm not feeling fear.
Like for me, I think that's more about an ADHD thing because
Uh, how that comes?
I don't know why, like you get so anxious and even if you get anxious easily, like whenever something happens, like something big, something dangerous,
Uh huh.
it just like gets you like more adrenaline, which makes you
Yeah,
go down
it
so
either
you can
gets you
function
more
better
adrenaline, but for me, either I speak very
and more
calmly.
dopamine because it
I
stopped like the word of something happened,
it's
so you
it's
can function better.
yeah, it's either like for me it's like it can be a dangerous situation, and I can still like calm and collected and just that, or I get entertainment from something happening.
Okay, I'll tell you something stupid that happened once. Like we once were asleep and we woke up on like our kitchen was on fire
Mm-hmm.
and at our old house.
Yep.
Like everyone was scared and the neighbors were there and everything, and I was just laughing and enjoying it. I don't know how, but literally
Yeah.
maybe because I was bored. I don't know, but like whenever something like this happens and I was totally calm. And it's the same whenever we have a car crash. I'm totally calm. I might even I'm not bored anymore. I told you I
Boredom I
had to
think
put
is a
my legs in
shared
a cast
trait.
more than once because I get injured a lot because like I move a lot. So even things like that, because it doesn't make me feel bored, it just doesn't ruin my mood and I even can function better.
Yeah, I get that part. I mean, I seek adrenaline. I seek something, entertainment, because it's like stimulation or whatever.
Exactly.
Especially combination with ADHD, it's kind of constant need for some stimulation. So it's rather that than just it's rather that in any situation like that, like anything. I can't really think of anything specific, but the last thing I was put in, I know I was with someone who was like pretty dangerous physically, even like, and I was he looked at me completely like with his psychopath look, or angry look, or you know how you could call that, cold look. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
And I speak like completely calmly. Like how are you doing? And I'm pointing it. Even I'm poking. Even I don't know. It's fun. It's fun.
You know, in books, whenever they're talking about a psychopath and they're talking about this look, they just write his eyes darkened. And just like people who have never met a psychopath, they don't understand it. Like
I
when you,
call my mom since I was 13 the black eyed. I don't know why I named it like that, but I heard that multiple times then. My eyes, I've been told, can go like not just that stare, but rather even get dark.
Yeah, exactly.
They get
Like they
the
actually like
dark
it this way.
color.
Yeah.
And I'm
For some
like,
people it's
yeah.
scary.
I mean, I'll show you some pictures later. Because I wanted to like I recorded myself and eventually, check on myself if that's like what's that? Is that stare like true? Or I know a narcissistic stare. It is they have four like glares on and stares and stuff like that, because let's mention just like have NPD as well, so sometimes it might confuse the symptoms, uh,
Mm.
and depends on the day which more, but yeah. um,
I have a question.
mm-hmm.
Like for like it's not always, but for most people with borderline, when they get into a relationship, usually their borderline gets worse. Like unless they like
Unstable
found
or
the yeah, they feel more unstable. Like they get hurt and might hurt the person in front of them, like even unconsciously. But like
I actually watched a lot of videos about it, and I have to deal with situations like that, because I was in a relationship, as I said, with a lot of people with BPD, and I mean a few people with BPD, and I mean a lot, because I used to date a lot. I was bored, and
I totally get it.
some things like when they make a drama out of nothing, it's actually the sign that they are just fear of abandonment gets up, and
Yeah,
the
exactly.
wrong thing you can do is just to withdraw, or like no pay attention. That will make them do worse. So you
The
kind of have
problem
to
is
give them security, or some like time
exactly.
time or anything, so I learned the strategies about that, and I love learning anything about psychology.
Like for me, I do something that I think is really good. Like I know myself, I know my triggers, I know like what makes me feel better. So whenever I'm going into a relationship and I feel like this someone might be suitable, I just tell them I sometimes do so and so and so. When this happen, you can do that. When this happen, you can do that. So they just understand, and I explain how I feel. So they
Mm-hmm.
know like what I'm going through, how I'm feeling, and how they can like how to
Yeah,
help me in this situation.
yeah,
So
that's the
like
best way.
yeah, I always do that. That's why like they don't be like they're not so successful, but not for these reasons. Like whenever I ask them, they don't mind me having borderline, although I get really unstable. But
Yeah,
like I find myself getting unstable.
I
But
mean I can handle pretty much with my with educated sociopath is your worst nightmare. I'm just joking, but educated, if you used it in good ways, your skills that you have, like coming from it,
DBT,
you can actually use it for good, like that guy who made a YouTube video, who is obviously supplying it, I mean using for his benefit, that makes videos, but it helps a lot of people.
yeah, exactly. Like, I had an idea. I wanted to make a mental health app that, like, but later on, like, I found, like, for the Middle East because I'm Egyptian. So, but later on, like, I took so much time planning it that there were already, like, a website similar to it. Like, not exactly the same, but pretty similar with, like,
Yeah, I
people
guess
who are
so.
really like loyal to it. So it would be so hard to enter this market.
Yeah, hold on. Let's stick to this. So, what are the
Okay, I have to add something.
similarities? I
Like,
think are
can I add something
boredom.
first?
I
Like
go.
for people,
We'll
okay,
go.
like
We'll go or
for
I go.
people, okay, like for people, especially like me who have borderline and histrionic, like both get more triggered in relationship because if you don't get much attention,
Mm-hmm.
it triggers your histrionic and then it triggers your a bit of paranoia in borderline because you feel like you don't love me enough. They don't
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
I'm good enough. So they both work with each other, which gets really horrible, which makes you split after that.
Yeah, I guess so. Not I guess so, but I think I know that. I have a friend I'm helping with the like with the with the guy with he's on somewhere on the cluster, but like borderline is a lot, and he enters a lot into you, everybody hates me and misunderstands everything, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's completely illogical what he just said, but he's also very manipulative on the other hand.
Actually, the thing is, like, most people with borderline are really too sensitive.
I don't know if they say borderline can be manipulative.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, like sometimes,
Especially
but
because
what are the reasons that you will manipulate, for example?
mostly you're scared of people being, like, abandoning you. So
Yeah,
you can manipulate them into staying. Like
yeah.
some people, like even when they want to leave, like some people might like manipulate people into staying. You know, when a narcissist doesn't allow someone to break up with them,
Mm-hmm.
it's like something similar, but not in the same way.
But I think it happens for a different reason.
Oh, exactly. Like
It's
we have fear abandonment, and
Yeah, and these
it's
ones are more needing for NPD more needs you for kind of like the other things or supply or whatever it is. I think they make you they have primary supply and the secondary supply. I
mhm.
mean full on NPD is just so. Uh, uh, that's like getting huge in the topic because we have like multiple
Yeah. Let's
conditions.
go back. Two people with
Go back. It's
ADHD
just
talking.
let's go. Just stick to SPD and BPD. So I wanted to say so similarities include impulsivity, boredom,
The impulsivity,
boredom,
the temper, which is anger,
anger,
the empathy.
like empathy problems, but they are having that's. But I think sociopaths have more problems with it, like
Oh
to
yeah,
really feel it.
manipulation. Yeah, I remember you were talking about it. Like also people with borderline, like they are good with mind games. Sometimes, like not as good as like people with ASPD, but like if we want something, we can kind of manipulate you. Like mostly for staying, mostly for loving us because like we make a whole
Yeah, they
personality just for
manipulate
you.
for different reasons. Manipulation
Exactly.
is the same, but symptom, but it's different reasons.
But I don't know if this is considered manipulation or not. But like a lot of people with BPD, whenever they meet someone, like they make a whole new personality. It's not like a whole new personality, but like
Yeah, like that meme. I
you
made this one just for you.
thank you. I like it to be honest. Okay, like people, like I can match your interests. I can match
You know
uh
that
your
SPD does
energy.
that too. Does
Seriously?
that too. Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't know that.
but because if they wanna gain something, they would make up a first scan you for your vacancies for anything, and they make persona or character that you will like because they wanna gain something from you. So that's like kinda going in the direction, a complicated manipulation or mind gaming, but it's like
I believe for borderline, it's more like
different
unconsciously
reason.
you're doing that.
Yeah, I
Like you
guess.
don't mean doing like being the same person as them, but like you're unconsciously like you want them to like you want them to
Yeah,
stay in your life, so you match a lot of things with them. Interest, energy, the way you're talking, how you dress for some people. Like I don't do all of that, but like I'm talking like in
yeah. I
certain
think this is
situations, in
this
certain cases,
spectrum.
this happens.
This spectrum is like a lot similar. Like my concentration today is really bad. Consider that.
It's something okay.
At the fire zone out. This what we were talking about. I had something that I wanted to say. It's kind of, yeah. It comes to my mind in events. I wanted to say something. I forgot. What we were talking about. Yeah, for honestly, like showing ADHD side, like what we're talking about even.
You're the one who's on medication. I'm not. I'm not medicated
I
now.
forgot actually to take the medication, so good to tell
Okay.
me. Thank you. I need medication. I needed to concentrate. I should have taken it. I'm really like wow. So yeah, just remind me what we're talking about.
We were talking about manipulation.
Yeah, manipulation. I know that it's for different reasons. But what I wanted to mention is just completely gone and might be back.
It happens to me a lot, so it doesn't get.
It doesn't matter. It'll come back at some
Yeah.
point. At some point, it'll come back. I think we were talking about this making up persona for. I don't think NPD does that, but I'm not sure. It's just these different reasons, similarities, but different reasons why you're doing it. And I heard that a lot of people with BPD, I mean BPD like can have a beautiful, wonderful side, like they really be like wonderful, and then mm, just into some other things like drama or being bad or losing that
Yeah, that's so
empathy.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, but they have like this special something about them. From my friend, I heard that really.
We're unique, you can say.
I
Like
kind of can
we're
say.
we're so unique that no one can match our energy.
Yeah, I'm so narcissistic. I can say the same.
I'm so down to earth, you know me.
I mean, no. I'm more special. Well, we are all unique, kind of. Well, at least we are not normies. That's my favorite.
Yeah, people are normies are so boring. I can't handle them.
Well, yeah, you kinda can't, but it's easy to play with them. Well, I think like a sociopath, sorry. Well, maybe because I am, but
Let's go back to the main topic.
yeah, what was
The differences and
that?
similarities
I
between
said the
borderline and.
similarities, but
Now we're talking about both.
like in SPD that boredom is like not just boredom that you can do anything to stop it. It's just the boredom that is a very deep feeling, like a deep boredom. You need to do something very entertaining to gain some pleasure or some adrenaline. So that's why you play people,
Mm.
you know. I think that's the reason as well. I mean, and lack of empathy is the main factor there. If you don't have a really empathy towards people, you really don't don't see why
Okay.
wouldn't you do that. You get a rush from manipulating them, and you don't have empathy, so it's kind of reasonable, like logical
Mm-hmm.
to be like that. But it's not like I think that bad and good are just the social criterias, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We all are different, all are bad and good.
You know what's something that is totally polar opposite between borderline and ASPD in general, like psychopathy and sociopathy?
Psychopathy and
Like
sociopathy.
the something that's extremely opposite between people with borderline and people with ASPD.
What?
Like you know that some doctors like psychiatrists like explain borderline as people that have 90% of their body burned, like have third degree burns all over 90% of their body.
Uh,
That's how they explain it. Like every small touch hurts like hell.
s-
So
like
that's why
how you
like
mean
it hurts so
hurts?
much. Like I'll tell you, like if someone says something and I misunderstood it or said it in the wrong tone
Uh
of
huh.
voice, I'll just assume the worst, or I'll just like at least,
Triggered,
I'll,
get triggered by
yeah,
it.
it will trigger me exactly. You get triggered with really small stuff.
I heard that you can experience such pain that it can be like a physical pain.
No, you can actually experience physical pain.
What the
Like it's,
fuck? A real?
you don't know that?
No.
Like sometimes when your brain is feeling so much pain, it projects it over your body, so you're having mentally and physical pain.
Are you? Wow. Damn it.
It's horrible. It's
Damn
horrible.
it. I didn't know that. That's kinda like wow. I
It
don't.
also work. It also happens to people with extreme anxiety.
Mm,
Like at a point when I was in high school, I couldn't move one of my arms. Like it hurt so much for days, just because I was so anxious.
yeah. Well, anxiety is like a separate disorder. I think it's
Yeah, I
separate
know. No, I
thing.
mean like this is common between
No,
both.
no, no.
Like
I
when you
know,
get triggered.
but it's very common between both of disorders. That's what I wanna
Yeah,
say.
exactly.
It's common actually, and it's not. I consider it different completely from fear. It's a different thing,
Yeah,
but
it's totally different.
even if I'm not very good with recognizing the feelings, especially those ones who are similar,
Mm.
um,
It it's not like the same feeling, but scared. You
it's not.
know, like you're scared of something certain. Like I'm scared of spiders. And anxiety is mostly like you're
Why
not
are
sure about what's going to happen.
spiders? Why are
No, I'm
spiders?
not
Good
scared of
person,
spiders. No, I'm
Akram.
not
Let's see
scared of
what you want,
spiders.
please.
I'm just giving a random example. For real, I love
Okay.
spiders.
What you afraid
I
of?
know him.
I don't know a lot of
A lot of
types
people
of.
have phobias. I heard.
No, I don't have phobias.
Damn, you don't feel any. Don't feel like you don't have phobia about like anything.
For me, I'm scared of people. Does this count?
That's kind of didn't expect that one, but okay.
Like, I'm not scared of knowing people and everything. Like, I'm not scared of
You
people. I'm
you
just
wanna
scared
know
of getting
people,
hurt in
but
general.
yeah, you wanna know
Because
people,